Good evening and welcome to Prop Talks with Miss Michelle. Tonight we're going to be talking about Jesus is big. I have my telescope here. Well, it may be a piece of paper if you see, but I couldn't find a real telescope, so we're going to pretend because it does work a little bit. Well, I'm outside tonight because the stars are out and some clouds. I don't see the moon from where my house is, but we use the telescope to see things that are far away, like the stars and the moon, and maybe some planes that you might see flying around. There's actually one flying overhead right now. If I take the telescope, I might also be able to see little tiny bugs on my picnic table that I might not be able to see with just my plain eyes because of how tiny they are. Well, if I use this telescope, do you think maybe if I look in the sky, I can see God? Or maybe God's over in my neighbor's yard? What do you think? Do you think God is where we can see him? Well, God isn't where we can see him. He's all over the place. He's bigger than this telescope. He's bigger than a tree. He's bigger than the solar system. And he's bigger than this whole earth. God is so big. Nothing is too big for God. Can you repeat that? Nothing is too big for God. God created this earth. God created the solar system. God created everything that we have on this earth. So nothing is too big for him. He is bigger than the whole sky. He made everything in the whole sky. And it turns out God is just way too big that we can't see him with our eyes. Say with me one more time. Nothing is too big for God. Nothing is too big for God. So, who made everything in the sky that you are able to see? Or everything that's in the ocean that's floating around for you and me as well to see or eat? That's God. He made everything for us. And what is the reason why we cannot see God with our eyes? Because God is way too big. We're going to pray. Fold your hand and close your eyes. Dear God, thank you for creating the solar system. Thank you for creating the earth. You may be too big for us to see, but we know you are there. Thank you. Amen. I'll see you guys next week.